Hello, first graders, and welcome back to our read aloud of Junie B. First Grader Shipwrecked. Yesterday we read Chapter 7, which was called Shipbuilding, and Junie B. and all of her classmates made their costumes for their parts in the play. The Junie B. and May and what was the boy's name? Sheldon are the different ships, the Pinta, the Nina, and the Santa Maria. Junie is the Pinta, which is the fastest ship. May is the Santa Maria, which is the biggest ship. And Sheldon decided to be the Nina because it has the little bird over the N, which makes it the N have a different sound because that's Spanish. All right, in Chapter 8, we is called Practicing. And they're going to practice their parts for the play. That weekend was the longest day of my life. I kept on wanting to get back to school so I could work on the play some more. That's how come on Monday morning I ran to my desk as fast as I could. Only I couldn't even stay in my chair that good. Because I had excitement in my seat, that's why. Finally, the bell rang for school, and wowie, wow. Mr. Scary took us to the auditorium to practice on a real, actual stage. And that is a dream come true. My heart was thumping and pumping when I walked up the steps. Then all of us sat down on the stage floor, and Mr. Scary got us started. Boys and girls, we're going to begin with the very first scene, where Queen Isabella meets Columbus, he said. Lucille and Jose, will you come here, please? Jose and Lucille hurried to the front. Then Mr. Scary... Then Mr. Scary stood them on separate sides of the stage, and they walked around each other until they met in the middle. Then they said their lines. Hello, sailor. My name is Richie Queen Isabella, said Lucille. Jose did a bow. Hola, Queen Isabella. My name is Cristobal Colon, he said. I would like to look for a new trade route to China. Can I please have some money to sail the ocean blue? Lucille pretended to think for a second. Then she fluffed her fluffy hair, and she pulled fake money out of her purse. Okay, here's some money, she said, but please bring back the change. Mr. Scary raised his hand and hollered, Hold it. I don't really remember the line about bringing back the change, Lucille, he said. Is that something new that you've added? Lucille nodded. Yes, my Nana and I thought of it over the weekend, she explained. Nana says that rich people always ask for the change, or else how else do you think they got rich? Mr. Scary stared at Lucille a real long time. Then finally he said, Let's move on. And he called the actors for Scene 2. Scene 2 is where Columbus picks out the sailors for his ship, or for his trip. All of the sailors ran speedy quick to the front of the stage. Then Jose stood on a box in front of them, and he said his next line. Who would like to sail the ocean blue with me? Please call out your names, he said. And so the sailors called out their names, and guess what? One was named Sinbad, and one was named Popeye, and another was named Captain Hook. I clapped my hands very happy. This play is turning out better than I thought, I said. After that, it was time for the three ships. I quick grabbed Sheldon's hand and I pulled him behind me to the front of the stage. And what do you know? I got there first, and Sheldon got there second, and May was last. I skipped all around, very springy, and I sang a happy ship song. It was to the tune of The Farmer in the Dell. The Pinta got here first, the Pinta got here first. Hi-ho, the dairy-ho, the Pinta got here first. Mr. Scary made a mad face. Junie B, that's enough, he said. For the very last time, this is not a race. Yeah, Junie Jones, this is not a race, said May. Not a race, not a race. Mr. Scary bent down between us. I'm talking to you too, May, he said. If you two can't get along, I'll find something else to do with your parts. Do you both understand? May kept looking at me. I understand. Do you understand, Junie Jones? Huh? Do you? Then, very silent, he took May to the back of the stage, and he made her sit down. I laughed and pointed and waved to her back there. Then, bad news. I had to sit down too. And then here is May and Junie B arguing with each other with Mr. Scary in the middle. It's never fun to argue with people. So next time we read, we're going to start on chapter 9, which is called Shipwrecked. I wonder what'll happen. We'll have to find out next time. Goodbye.